My best now to run through this with you. Some of you have seen this on Saturday at our meeting. We've had somebody let us down with a testimonial today, and I really think that we've had a lot of people saying that they found this really valuable on Saturday, just to go over some back to basics retail training and really sort of thinking about you being the head of marketing in your own business. So I'm going to run some retail training, and then we have got Claire coming up with some sponsoring training as well. So bear with us. So really, I'm going to just talk through very quickly about planning it, doing it, you being the head of marketing. There's some extra ideas that are going to maximise your income. Thinking about really sort of targeting your audience online, and then thinking as well about duplication is key, because it is all about sharing what you learn with your team, because if it's not just you that's doing it, it's your team that's doing it. This is how your business is going to grow. Okay, so planning for success, you've got to plan your retail business, you've got to plan the strategy, you've got to plan your income. You've got to take that, you've got to understand the business, have that business plan there. Use the goals planner and self-journal. It's all set out for you. It's a powerful tool that's going to keep you on track and focused on those goals in your business. Okay, so how do we plan that retail? Well, we get our events organizer out of our journal. We look at what's going on. We get our personal retail plan, and then plan that daily activity that we need to do. So within your goals journal, there is this things to remember calendar. So it helps you, things like Mother's Day was on Sunday, somebody's birthday could be coming up, you might be going away on holiday. If you put these things on your events calendar, then you can make sure that you can plan properly around it, so that you don't go and put catalogues out and then you can't pick them up because you're not there, or you've got things going on. So it really is about getting organised, and that daily activity planner will keep you then focused with the slots of time and the activities that you need to do on a half-hourly basis in your business. So cross off the days that you can't do. You might have work, you might have other commitments, and the things that I've just mentioned there that you need to remember. You're going to put on, if you've got customer bases, put them on, plot them in. But then also, if you want to add some extra blanket drops in, this is if you're doing catalogues, or put in there your activities that you're going to be needing to do with your online side of the business. Look at the time that you've got available. Then it's amazing when we plan and we put in what we need to do, that we can look then and see there might be spaces for you to just add a couple of extra things in. If you want to push for a bigger bonus this period, if you want to push for a bigger income this period, you've got to push by sometimes doing a little bit more. So it's looking at when you can fit that in. You've got to then add in those extra activities that you're going to do. And I'm going to be talking about some extra ideas, and you might want to give some of those a go in these extra slots of time. So, it's really important to plan your retail business. It's so that you know what you're doing. It's so that you know where you're going, what you need to prepare. It's going to keep you on track with your business, and it's going to maximise that income that you deserve, And it's no surprise, time flies by, absolutely flies by. 1 week's gone, and then, if you don't plan that week, you're catching yourself up the next week. So it's taking it in bite-sized chunks, doing things in nice bite-sized chunks that's going to mean that you can keep doing it consistently and persistently, and that's what grows momentum in the business. So you need to plan your income. You need to set the goals that you want to achieve. In your goals planner, you've got your goals for the period. So decide how much personal retail you're going to do. Decide what your whole team turnover is going to be. Decide what it is that you want to achieve in your business. Then track yourself through each of those steps. At the end of each week, make sure that you're on target with your business. You need to know when the period starts. And I said this on Saturday, the period started on Thursday at 1:09. So it's about getting off to that fast start in the period not leaving it all weekend and then getting started, because you've already lost then so many days and hours that you could be working your business. So, you know, when is payday? You know, plan around that. Make sure that you know how much you want to earn. I can never believe how many people join this business and don't know what it is that they want. You know, set that goal. It's your goal to achieve whatever you want to. Nobody will ever push you to do any more, but know what it is that you want so that you can achieve it. You can't, you know, aim for the moon. You can't take a rocket, can you, and not know where you're going? You can't get on a plane and not know where the end journey is going to take you. We're not always on track all the time, but you need to know where that end goal is. And then as you track your business, you'll know what your average is, and you'll know what you need to do to achieve that next goal and that next goal that you're going to push yourself to achieve more in your business. And how much then it is that you need to do to make sure that you're going to achieve that goal that you've set yourself. And how that will increase that income that you deserve. Now, continue with your catalogues and do online. We would suggest that you do both. You know, we always say do both. Build in those important customer bases if you're new or established. So, you know, when we're talking about customer bases with catalogues, we're talking about customer bases online as well. Always be thinking about perhaps new areas where you're going to be blanket dropping. You know, myself and Andy went out with Chris and Claire when they were pushing for their goals, and when, you know, when they'd set their goal, and we went out, I think we did, was it 4,000 catalogues in about 10 days or something like that? You know, when you've got big goals, it's amazing what you can achieve. And you know, go out and work with your team. We had great fun. Took a picnic, turned catalogues round in the pub. If you've got team that are local, go and work with your team and help them to build their customer base as well. Think about the old areas that you've got established, the blanket dropping in between the customers. You know, if you haven't got time for that, at least do a drop either side to your customers. Do, you know, if you want to, if you're confident enough, maybe a bit of tapping and telling in new areas or between customers. And then if you are really pushing for a big goal this period, then, and you've got some established customer bases with your catalogues, then there's a little thing that you can do where you can squish it up a little bit and you can get some extra sales. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. We call it the 4 into 3. Okay. So one of the things that you need to make sure that you're doing is keeping open your department store, not a corner shop. When you go into Asda, you don't always go into Asda to say buy clothes. You might be going in for some eggs, but the fact that the clothes are there, sometimes you might just go have a little wander around and see something that you like. If they kept that department of the shop shut, you wouldn't see it, you wouldn't be enticed by it. So, you know, have your full shop open to your customers. They might not be looking for K-Life products, they might just be looking at Clean Easy products, but they might just flick through one and find something that it was that they didn't even realise that they needed. So have your full Clean Easy range. This is the brand new Clean Easy that's coming out shortly. I think this is ready to order now. But don't forget, we've got Clean Easy Essentials. We're getting tons and tons of sales out of this one at the moment. The consumable products sell really, really well. So don't miss out on those sales because you've not got those catalogues going out in your packs. The Clean Easy collections, they change every 4 weeks, but there's always an overlap. So the brand new Clean Easy collection goes out in your pack, but put your old one out in your pack or in your delivery bags with a little message saying, you know, it's running out soon, place your orders tonight or message me, you know, really sort of push that until it's all gone. Use your K-Life catalogues, your K-Life personalised and your K-Life Go. Okay. So how do we do the 4 into 3? Now let's imagine you have a customer base that you retail £1,000 a period, every period. So you have 4 customer bases that average £250 a week. If in week 1 we did customer base 1 and then we did half of customer base 2, so we did a little bit more, we just brought it forward a little bit. And then in week 2 we did customer base 3 with the other half of customer base 2. In them 2 weeks now we've already covered 3 of the customer bases. In week 3 we're going to bring forward customer base 4 so that in week 4 we can do customer base 1 again. So we've now got, in effect, 5 customer bases in that whole period. If they're £250 each, that's times 5. We've now got £1,250, not £1,000, that have come in them sales in the last 4 weeks. You can either do it like that, or you might want to do week 1 normal, week 2 just hit it hard and get 2 customer bases in. Week 3, you know, bring forward customer base 4, and then week 4 you've got customer base 1 in. You know, we teach to do this at Christmas, but you can do this any time of the year. It's going to increase the volume of sales that you've got going through your business. But it's really, really important when you're building these customer bases that you know your customers, that you're nurturing your customers. It is essential to making your business grow. As it says here, happy customers are happy business. So it's a high touch business, you know, it's about making those good records, keeping their names and their numbers so that we can keep in contact with them if the stuff's going to be delayed, making sure that you're always being polite and smiling when you're at the door. You know, for some of the older customers, we just have to be a little patient while we wait for them to come to the door and things, you know, they take a little bit longer. But, you know, ask questions. Be interactive with your customers and listen, be interested in them, you know, be interested in them and not trying to be interested in yourself. And always make sure that you maintain your confidentiality with customers. Always make them feel special and reassure them right now that our business is back on track. Some of us that have had established customer bases have been feeling, you know, some of the customers have been feeling that things are not as they were and they're, you know, maybe a bit disappointed. It's time now to tell them this business is back on track. You have got to be simply the best, and you've got to be better than all of the rest. You've got to stand out in the crowd and just ignore any other distributors, any other agents that's in your area. You've got to have your own logo, your own identity. You know, certainly within your selling groups, it's all about personality. It's having the slight edge. You know, the little things like Christmas cards or little messages that you're going to do. Going that extra mile, going and doing that extra thing all the time that's going to build customer loyalty. Now, Karen did a lovely thing. This is one of the reasons she's done so well. She's been putting little thank you cards in with her order. It's a slight edge thing, getting some lovely sort of messages back, but that's building that loyalty, that's proper excellent customer service. We've got Mike here, shared a lovely idea in the group about giving tea bags that were in little packets and sugar and saying, why don't you take, you know, take the weight off your feet and enjoy a cuppa while you browse through my catalogue. It's just the little things that makes a big difference. And you've got to let your customers know then what's going on. So through our written correspondence, through catalogue slips, newsletters, through talking to them, maybe doorstep demonstrations or recommendations. For those of us that have collected email addresses, or if we're on Facebook, we're going to give maybe special offers or letting them know about delivery dates, hero products, you know, sending text message. We've got loads of people's mobile numbers, so letting people know what's going on. And remember that often people will open a text message more than they will an email. So some of the slips that we've got a brand new catalogue that's going to be coming out. It's hot off the press. What are you going to do to let your customers know that there's a brand new catalogue in that pack? Are you going to hope that they notice, or are you going to let them know? So it's about us informing them. The hot off the press tells them that there's a brand new catalogue. So use the slips to let the customers know. And for the old catalogues now, these catalogues, use them for blanket drop-in, put some little stickers on or a little message with them, put them in delivery bags. Make these catalogues make you more money. You know, last chance to order, while stocks last, all of this sort of thing creates a panic buy. They might have been looking at it for months thinking, I'm going to order that next time, I might order it next time. Suddenly they've got a deadline and they're going to want to order it from you. Newsletters. I put a newsletter in the group for you all to use. Newsletters tells your customers what's new, it lets them know about the new catalogues, it's recommending products to them. Wipeout Stain Remover is always one of mine and Andrew's top selling products because we recommend it all the time. And they love this when you put their names in the newsletter, you know, oh, I got a felt tip pen off my granddaughter's bedroom carpet and it's Stella from Helsby, you know, put some of your customers' little recommendations in there. People love to buy what other people buy. They like to follow the Joneses, so, you know, they love to see recommendations. You've got your top 10 products there. I've made sure there's plenty of stock of everything, you know, in the list. So you've got a little bit about your sponsoring, so recruiting. We've got loads of team members that have joined our team. So, you know, helping somebody you know this year, you can do it in third party. You've got your online shop, so we're getting them to join our Facebook group. We've got the special offers that we're going to, you know, put on for our customers, so the free set of bag clips. And we've got information updates and what's coming soon. We're letting them know that we're back on track on this one. You know, customers aren't psychic, they need telling. So some ideas for extra sales for you. So, you know, let's just imagine next period we all increase our business by 10%. But what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to lose sight of that core business, that core customer base that you've got with your catalogues and online. Keep that activity going and just add a few things in, maybe charity events, doorstep demos, friends and family pack, or 3 products into the workplace, the special offers, the retail boosters, a homeware party. You know, being your best customer, online parties. There's so many things that you can do, and you can do them any time of the year. We did a great charity party with Louise Shillito. In one night, she got £800 worth of orders for a clean, easy business, but they also raised over £1,000 for the Christies for a friend that was very critically ill at the time. So absolutely amazing. Everybody loves a charity event, you know, getting together, pulling together, working as a team together. Don't forget to follow the charity sends you guidelines and stuff like that, so you must make sure that you are following any charity guidelines for these events. Doorstop demos, you know, the I buys, we are showing, we're not selling. You've got to smile and be polite. At Christmas, we have the Christmas toy, you know, dead simple script. I want to show you this little cutie. Don't think the picture on the catalogue does it any justice. It's such a bargain. $15.99 to only $9.99, and then you say listen to this and it played a little tune. Now make sure with any doorstop demos that you do close the sale, so you then follow it up with would you like me to put you down for one while stocks last. Now there are loads and loads of things to demo. Rishi in our business, Joe's leg, went out and he actually last period did £120 worth of orders in an hour, knocking on 25 houses and sold just this one product. You know, if you feel confident doing this, go and do it, because it will add to the volume, it will increase your bonus level, it will increase that income going into your bank. One year when we wanted to go to Lapland with the children, we set a goal, had these beautiful tree lanterns. We went and sold 400 sets of these tree lanterns. Within 8 weeks, we did £4,000 worth of sales. Within that period, with our biggest retail period ever, we did £6,200 in one period, and we earned the extra £1,000 that we needed to spend in Lapland when we took the kids. And that was just an amazing experience. You see, when you've got a big reason why, you'll do anything. And you know, that really gave me the confidence. I wasn't confident at doing doorstep demos, but after doing that and realizing how easy it was to get this, you know, it really is just a little bit stepping out your comfort zone sometimes to do a little bit more that's going to give you what you need. The friends and family pack, you know, give your friends, your family, your customers 3 catalogue packs, get them to pass it around their friends and family. They go get the orders, they collect the money in, you order the products, you drop them off with them, they deliver them to the friends and family. You've suddenly got an extra £250 plus sales going through your business. Yes, you're going to give away your retail profit, but you're going to gain a bonus here with this one. And you know what? You might even gain a distributor too, because this is a simple way of demonstrating how easy this business is. So, you know, that's a fantastic way of gaining sales. 3 products into the workplace as well. If you have a job and you sit at a desk, you know, pop something on your desk, you know, maybe just wearing a piece of the jewellery or some of the clothing that you can have, because the eye buys, and when people ask you where you've got that from. I know in the pub on Saturday, Claire had a beautiful handbag that she bought from the K-Life catalogue, and everybody keeps asking her where she's got it from. So, you know, it's just having these things with us that we can be demonstrating all of the time. Obviously, if you're at work, put a catalogue pack there as well. You know, Rishi did at work, he sold 46 duvets in 3 days at work by sending out a company email and offering a commission to the charity. You know, so if you work, use the tools that you've got, you know. Maybe putting on a special offer or a retail booster. So you've got spring offer, spend £20 or more and choose a £3 item absolutely free. Or you've got the company retail boosters here, the set of 3 bag clips. You can order them from Clean Easy on that code. They're £1 for a pack. Yes, you're going to give a little bit away, but what you're going to do is you're going to get them opening the packs and increasing your orders. Or something simple, maybe where you offer a free battery when you buy the clock, or for this night only, or for this week only. You can put any special offer on that you want to. Then there's the party plan. So if you want to hold a little party, get a few friends together, view some of the fantastic homeware products at the comfort of the home, you know, just make out, if you're going to put something like this in your group, that you've already got lots of people that's contacted and you're really busy and it's going really, really well, because again, everybody loves to do what everybody else is doing. You know, you've got to follow a plan when you're doing this. So if you want more advice, we have a full training on party plan. Sell your tickets if it's a big event so that you know your numbers, but have things like raffles, make sure that you do your hostess coaching, arrive early, you know, set everything up, have all your opening remarks ready, be inviting those sales throughout the demonstration while you demonstrate the collection of goods that you've got there. Take your orders, do your closing remarks, and don't forget to mention that you are looking for people to join your team. Always, always be your best customer. You know, you use the products, you can recommend the products, and you know, you get them at discount anyway, so why not buy them for yourself and make profit for yourself rather than making profit for the stores? Our online parties, you know, use this for friends and family who live up and down the country. All you've got to do is create an event, you know, run some special offers that are for that event only. Maybe posting some snippets and sneaky peeps. Every time there's a new catalogue, this is something that you can do. So we've got a brand new catalogue that's on the way. Claire Littlejohn in Chris and Claire's business is absolutely unbelievable at this. Her last one that she did, she got orders of £444.50 in an hour and a half just by advertising the K-Life launch on a Facebook group. So, you know, absolutely great ways there to get your sales up. Within your groups, getting more members, more potential customers in your Facebook selling groups. Don't forget to add your entire friends group. Don't prejudge them. Make sure that you're blanket dropping and advertising all across the buy and sell sites. You know, don't have to be just local. You can go wider afield. Have your competitions where you're going to get people to add people to your group. You know, numbers are always a numbers game. It's always a numbers game in this business. And make sure that you have, you know what's in your shop window. With Facebook, edit your pictures and make them unique. Make them stand out. Use some real photographs of products that are displayed so that people can see what they look like in real life. Do some product demo videos. And Jackie White did a great one on the defrost tray thing, showing how that works. You know, videos are more interactive on Facebook, so they're great. Have your interaction posts going on, your feedback and review posts. You know, another happy customer with the bedspread, you know, amazing quality. People like to see things. Do set selling, so, you know, sell your towel bales with your bath mats so that you're not just getting £22 worth of orders, you're getting an extra £10, so it's now become a £32 order. With your catalogues, you know, your shop window is your bag, so make sure that you're using your clean bags. Change your pack around so that I haven't got a pack with me today, but make sure that the catalogues move around so it's K-Life on the front one week, the next week it goes and it's got Clean Easy. You know, you can put little tabs down the side to make it, you know, little post-it notes to make it look like people's looked on the pages. Open the page on the catalogue and turn the catalogue out and open so that it's a really nice product on there. One of the things that's worked really, really well in the groups is this brilliant idea from Kira with the stock overload, the bedding. I know a lot of you were using this last period. Hey guys, I've got so much bedding, it's hard to show all at once. If you'd like to PM me your bed size, then I can send you pictures of what's available, and having all of those collages and pictures already. You can see here this one had 73 comments. No, Kira did extremely well on this post. So it's just about being creative and thinking outside the box a little sometimes. Facebook Live for demos. There's Claire and Claire on Saturday night. It was truly like Hampton Deck on Saturday night. Have fun, get together with your team members, show the products, you know, have a laugh. Do different sort of quizzes and games and make it fun. I know Claire Pemberton this last week had some items that she wanted to return, and instead of returning them, she sold them. I know Sarah is extremely good with the Facebook Lives. But remember as well on your groups that you are the head of marketing. You've got to think about targeting your audience online. So know what your audience is. There are so many different groups on the online. You've got to think about, you know, collectors, outdoor lovers, all of the different ones that are on the list. Use your groups, then use your products to make sure that you hit your target group. So we've got outdoor living, we've got all the collectors, you know, the fairies, they sell extremely well. You've got the camper vans, the owls, the fairies, the foxes, you know, all of the different things that people love. The dog things, the cat things. Put them in groups of things together. Your brides, you've got your bridesmaids gifts, your page boy gifts, your best man gifts. Your gardeners, you know, all the things for your gardeners, your pets. You know, this was a fantastic training that Claire did with us just last year, just thinking about your slimmers, you know, the products that we have, making sure that if somebody looks, you know, you make them then think about something that they didn't even realize that they wanted. So an example of this is, they'll love this one that Claire did. How did I ever live without this in my life? Quickly got the spider out with this handy spider catcher and then sprayed the spider repellent to keep them away. Best money ever spent. 2 products then selling together really, really well. But people making, you know, realizing and thinking, I could really do with one of those. So, you know, are you targeting just one place? Are you only using your group, or are you using all the different groups that are available to you? You know, where do people go to find that product? Think about where you're providing that information and what information you're providing. Be really clever. You know, do people search Facebook for specific products? Generally, no, but they join groups because they like those things. So, you know, think about joining those groups and adding the products that would be appropriate to that market group. Obviously using more than Facebook, so using eBay, Spark, Gumtree, all of those different ones that are available to us. You know, knowing what to sell and remembering your market, because the eye will buy. You've got to think about what people are searching for and what we sell that you don't find in any other shop. The things, the gadgets and everything that Clean Easy is famous for, because these are the things that are going to help you to get off to a fast start. You've got to be putting yourself in the lots of people's shoes, you know, what people want. It's not about what you want and what you like. There's some of the things that I think, oh, I'd never buy that, but they're amazing. They're the top sellers. I just think the pug bedding, when that sold out so quickly, it will be nothing that I would personally buy, but it's sold out in hours. So, you know, it's all of those things that we can provide, that we've got access to, over 2,000 products. And yeah, you're going to spend a bit of time in the beginning, but then you're going to let all of those tools do the work for you, because online is an amazing place to sell. You've always got to be selling. You've got to be selling your products. You've got to be selling your opportunity. You'll be selling your lifestyle. You'll be selling yourself. You know, be positive. Let people want to buy you. Let people want to buy your lifestyle. Let people want to buy the opportunity, and let them want to buy your products. But duplication is the key with this business. So it's not about you just doing this now. It's about when others see you doing this. It's about you as a leader now leading the way and letting your team do the same activities they've watched you do. I absolutely love this, Sarah, when I saw this post, because I know that you plug into all of the training and you listen to what's going on. And when I saw this post in the group at the end of the period, I just absolutely loved it. You've taken everything on board, you've shared it with the rest of the team, and this is what it's about, guys. It's about us sharing together and caring together and helping one another all achieve our best. It was absolutely fantastic, Sarah, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, it's about helping one another, sharing what our top selling items are, you know, using the top 150 products, the competitions, using those, what Claire puts on, having little competitions in your own team, getting people focused on selling £35 a day or whatever it is that you want to use that period to build your business. But I want to say thank you very much for listening. If anybody does want to add anything to that and does want to share anything, then please feel free. I know we are getting on a bit with time now, and we've got Claire training coming up shortly. So does anybody just want to quickly add anything?
Helen?
Yeah?
Yeah, just to say, it's just a little thing. You know the map